Hello, this is Wicked Shrapnel, and I've been given the opportunity to be one of the first channels on YouTube to show you Battlefield 4 gameplay. And they wanted to know my initial reactions to seeing the footage and my, in a nutshell, summary after watching the gameplay is wow. I think they did a really great job on the graphics, and it is very realistic. Everything in the game, there's definitely certain aspects of the game that it's hard to tell whether it's like real life or a game. And Battlefield has always been, I would call it like a war simulator, where it recreates like this whole world that you can immerse yourself into a war scenario. And I think they've done a great job with Battlefield 4 on making this as realistic as possible. He's just blowing shit up, blowing walls up, and the lighting is something else that I think is amazing. With the engine that they use, the lighting looks so realistic in the game, especially in that scene where you saw the sun and the rays of the sun. It just looks like real life. And like right there, it's amazing. It's amazing, I say. So I'm definitely interested in playing the single player campaign of Battlefield 4, and I will probably do a full let's play of the single player campaign because it looks exciting and interesting. And then I have to wait to see some of the multiplayer footage to make up my mind about the multiplayer aspects of the game. But Battlefield has always been more of a simulator, I would call it, rather than like an arcade shooter. So I don't think that it is really, it's a total different style of game than like a Call of Duty, where Call of Duty like games are short and fast, and it's really not a realistic type of war like recreation. Whereas Battlefield, it puts you into an environment that feels so real that you feel like you're right in the middle of battle. And I don't think that they shouldn't be competing against each other, even though there's a lot of fanboys from both parties. They'll be like, Call of Duty's better than Battlefield, Battlefield's better than Call of Duty, where I don't think that they're really competing. Where I think that they're totally two different style of games, and really the only thing that they have in common is like they're based around guns. They're a first-person shooter, but I don't think that they're in direct competition. And I think that you can enjoy both games and not have to pick a side. So that's my opinion on it, and I think that Battlefield does a much better job at recreating realism in their game, which is very cool to be able to see like scenes like this, that it just immerses you in it, where you feel like you are a character in this movie or in real life, and you're watching back this crazy wartime scenario thing that you lived through. That's the feelings that I get when I watch it. So let me know what you think in the comments, and if you are excited for Battlefield 4, and just give me general feedback on what you think of how the game looks. And if you go watch the full 17-minute video, let me know what you think about the story, because I thought it was pretty cool. It recreated a very dramatic event that in the end there's kind of an ending to it where you're like, man, what the fuck? So it really pulled you into the story, and that is one thing that I look for when I'm playing a single player campaign, single player FPS shooter. So getting into the story, that's a big part of it. Like the graphics and everything is really cool, but being drawn into the story and just feeling like you are immersed in the game is really something that I look forward to when I play a game. And I think that this game is going to do that. So that's about wraps it up for this video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later. Take it easy.